Hi, everybody. Gosh, my heart is so full right now. I thought I'll come and sit outside and just share a bit of nature with you. You might hear the builders next door. They are, hammering and doing their thing. I've just come off my Council of Eight eclipse transformation with, there were 29 of us, 30 of us all in all. And I am, oh my goodness, my heart is so full. I am so, so grateful for the change that we are all bringing to to ourselves first and foremost, and to humanity. You know, many of us at times can feel really unsteady and wobbly, not too sure of what the future looks like, not too sure of where we're going. And we've heard a lot of times that there's a lot of fear out there. And just a bit of my own journey for you guys. Guys, I'm not here to profess that everything's love and light, and that this world that we live in is spectacular, because it is. But there's the other part of me that goes, shit, man. There is this. We just live in a world where there's hardships, and where there's massive trauma, and there's hatred with a lot of people. And I know that we don't want to talk about those things, but I feel it's so important to talk about it as a light worker, because I think sometimes we get caught up in the everything's love and light, and we forget to talk about the depth, the realness of life. And I most certainly, there's been many times where I've shared some of my story, or shared my story on, yes, I've been invited onto podcasts, or I've been invited to give a talk here and there. And it's heavy. My journey has been a heavy journey. And and I say it with a big smile on my face now, because I'm just remembering a time where I've been sitting in front of people, and or standing in front of people and sharing my journey, and you can feel the heaviness in the energy, because people are like, oh my god, oh my god, like people almost hold their breaths. And where am I going with this is, I want you to know that at times it's going to feel as if your journey is heavy. It's going to feel as if you don't know where the hell you're going. It's going to feel as if you maybe are feeling lost and alone, and not in the comfort of the oneness of the universe. And that's okay. I just want to say that's okay. You know, I truly believe that we are going through this mammoth shift, and it's going to come with a lot of uncertainty. It's going to come with people still throwing their fear, people still professing hate. It's going to come with a lot of the negative. And if you guys, whoever's watching this now, remember, one person at a time can bring change. The reason why I'm sharing a little bit of my heaviness in my journey when I share my story is, it really used to get to me, because I think, oh my god, like, spirit have shared with me, or guided me to please share my story to help others. But when you're sitting in the audience and you're sharing, because it's the first 30 odd 40 odd years of my life has was most certainly heavy. I was a massive victim, a bully. I've bullied many people in my life due to my own bullying, and due to my own pain, and due to hatred for men, because of being sexually abused when I was a young kid, because of my mom projecting a lot of her own stuff onto me. And I say stuff, but it just was what it was. And I didn't know any different until I knew. And by working through, and I still have moments where I'm working through that maybe like a little timeline or a little cell, like I kind of like look at it like as a magnifying glass, go, oh, I'm still judging somebody, I'm still using these words. And yet when we have these massive breakthroughs in and these shifts in consciousness, what happens is we get to a space where we just in the all seeing of life. Now, again, I share with you, okay, that as much as that I'm on a high right now, I really, really am, because just being with this beautiful group of human beings, and the Council of Eight shared, and we did a beautiful balancing with our energy systems and the tuning forks. And then I went into a story, and the story was a bit heavy because it was about a mother shouting at her children on the beach, and I couldn't help myself. I went towards her and I just said, do you realize how you are hurting your kids? But you must be hurting yourself. And normally when I'm in my trauma response, I'm like that, like I kind of, I'm shivering, and I think I was shivering like a little bit, but I wasn't in my massive fight or flight like I know that I can be. And that's how I know that I've gone through the change and I'm going through change. And I'm just sharing this with you because, and I hope I'm making sense. I'm sharing this with you guys because through our heaviness, our heavy times, we can get through. We can have the breakthroughs in our shift, in our consciousness, our own unique self, to become lighter, to feel different. I mean, I feel different in my body. I feel different in my heart and my soul. I don't beat myself up anymore. I don't beat my body up if I don't go to gym, or I've got these. I show these. These are, thanks, Nana. Thanks, Mom. My little water wings. I know I can go to gym and probably freaking muscle the bejesus out of them. But do I want to? No, not every day. And that's okay. But I still go for a walk and I get my body moving. But I just love who I am. And when we fall in love with ourselves, so much changes in our world. And I know that this isn't new information to you guys. I know you know what I'm meaning and what I'm talking about. And I'm just noticing this beautiful energy around me. So, how do you want to do this? What are you going to do? Probably these are some of the questions. Love you more. Like a gorilla beating on their chest. Oh, like Tarzan. Okay, that Tarzan that swang from tree, swang. Is that even an English word? Swung from tree to tree. Okay, maybe sometimes every now and again he whacked into a tree because he didn't get 100% right. But that's how it's going to feel when you're working through your heaviness, through your trauma, through your pain, through your past, through your karmic patterns. But I promise you, as soon as you start to look at you and love you and say, okay, I acknowledge that feeling, I acknowledge that, whew, at times it's been heavy, at times I'm feeling frustrated, at times I'm judgmental. You acknowledge that feeling. That's all it wants. It's like it just brings it to the light. Look at it, feel it, admit that it's there, and then let it pass. And then go back into a space of love, a space of grace. So I hope this is helping on some level, guys. Sometimes I look at other people out there and I still compare myself to, and I'm like, whoa, man, some people have such wisdom to share. And I keep going back to the human spiritual experience, spiritual human experience, because it just feels like it just feels right. It feels like a good fit. So I know many of you know this stuff. I know many of you are perhaps questioning this rapid transformation, this rapid shift this year. There's going to be insecurities, there's going to be vulnerabilities, there's going to be unsureness, and it's going to feel like we're freaking ducks on a pond, and we're like, and we're like above, but we're like, everything's fine, everything's awesome, but we're like treading water underneath. So just stay in your presence of your heart, guys. And here's a simple exercise. Whoever's watching this right now, I'm going to ask you to put your hands on your heart. You can hear the building in the background. Remember, everything is about vibration of love. So just breathe in love right now into your heart center. And breathe out love. And breathe in love. Filling up every single cell. It could be the word, it could be your heart. Breathe it in, straight into your heart center. And breathe it out. And again, breathe in love. Then breathe it out. And a few more rounds, breathing in love right into you. And breathing out. So set your timer for 5 minutes a day and just do that heart coherence, coming in, aligning into yourself. Everything just aligns. And again, I know that we're going through some monumental shifts in our timelines, and it feels freaking amazing, guys. It really does. We're just in this elevated space. But over and above all, I want to say to you, do the work on yourself. Listen to inner child meditations. Do chakra balancing. There's so much free information out on YouTube. If you feel the calling, please book a session. Let's help you shift your shit. Let's help you get to the core of that old way of being that doesn't serve you no longer. And know that we are all wanting different. I truly believe that, so many of us. And there's still going to be some tumultuous times, treacherous times that we're going to have to navigate, slip through. But that's why we are here, guys. Love is why we are here. We know this, and it's going to feel uncomfortable for many of us. But the uncomfortability is about coming back into our source of self, which is our state of grace, which is our innate awareness of being in the collective of the one. So from my heart, whoops, okay, I got it down. Blink. Okay, I don't know why I got that. You see, I want to overanalyze all of a sudden. I'm freaking listening to AI. How many times does that happen? But I'm going to go back into my heart. We are here to be, to learn, to be present. We are still in a human world of doing, but we know that we are all gifted, guys. So please join us, the Council Way to myself, every Monday, 9 a.m. Actually, I might change the time. Watch this space, because we've gone into daylight savings. So I just need to check the rest of the world and how that impacts on the rest of the world. I love you guys, and I'm throwing my hands up right now, and I'm saying, wax on, wax off. Oh my God. Got to find laughter and humor. You see, I went into my head and I was like, how can I be funny? What can I do? But over and above everything else, just look at the beautiful trees. And for those of you in high-rise buildings, so that's the center of New Zealand. And just enjoy. Let the trees and nature bring you into a space of grace. May the energy just encapsulate through you, just work right through you. And know more than anything else that love. Can you see these three, this energy coming down? Like I'm just trying to see if that's from my computer. No, wow, I can actually see the presence of this beautiful light coming in. Look at it. Wow. Wow. Can you see it? Wow. That's magical. You guys probably can't see it on here. I'm going to see if I can turn my phone around. Can you see it on, oh God, this isn't, I don't know how to do this. Anyway, you guys have to go to YouTube to check it out. I love you, I love you, I love you. I see you, I see you, I see you. I know you, I know you, I know you. And as much as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me. I love you guys. Love is why we are here. You are here to be part of this massive shift of change. You are important. Love you guys. Bye.